Joining us now is Curt Lawson. He's the Deputy Police Chief of the West Bloomfield Police Department, who has some job openings right now and is looking to hire some people in a variety of different places. Curt, thanks for being with us.
You're welcome. Always great to be with you, Tyler.
Appreciate it. So, as I said, you're accepting applications for police officers at this time. In order to be considered, the deadline is approaching. It's a week from yesterday, a week from Monday, November 22nd is that deadline. What are some of the positions that are available or the opportunities available if officers are looking to either join the department or become a police officer and have this be their first job in the industry?
Well, we have several positions open. I guess just like most of the country, everyone's looking for help out there, right? But currently, we're looking for police officers, and we're looking for communication dispatchers. We have 4 positions open for dispatcher. We have 4 positions open for police officer. So we're looking. I always say this: we're looking for the very best. It's been a little bit more difficult to find the very best these days. But we're certainly not going to lower our standards. As far as the dispatcher position, we're really looking for someone that's calm under stress, the ability to communicate effectively, and that works well with the team. And if you're a police officer at another jurisdiction right now and you need a change, we would love to have you right here in West Bloomfield.
And so Curt, in terms of people that may be new to police work or may not have had previous jobs in other departments, if they have just been fresh out of the police academy, are there opportunities for them as well? Or if there's someone that has not gone through the police academy just yet, would there be potential for opportunities for them as well to either go through the police academy with some help from the West Bloomfield Police Department or to potentially have a job lined up after they get through that?
Absolutely. If you've been through the police academy, if you have an associate's degree, we will definitely look at you to join our team. If you have not been through the police academy, like maybe you're still going to college, we have a great position called a police service aide. They work at our front desk. It's a great entry-level position with, quite frankly, pretty good pay, where you learn about the department, you learn how to deal with the public, you're taking reports, you're dealing with prisoners. You're really just kind of getting your foot in the door, and we get to look at you. And if we like you after a period of a year, we will send you to the police academy. We'll pay the bill, and then you're more than welcome to join our team.
We're joined by Curt Lawson, Deputy Police Chief in the West Bloomfield Police Department, joining us today on the MegaCast. And so you also said there are dispatch jobs available as well. In what capacity are those jobs available, and how many of them maybe are open?
So we're budgeted for 16 dispatchers. We currently have 13. One is on leave right now, but we're going to hire at least 3 or 4 dispatchers. It's been very difficult for us to find quality candidates, qualified candidates. But I think that's been like that across the industry and law enforcement. It's just been a very difficult time for us right now. But we keep going out. We're recruiting. We're looking for minority candidates. We're looking for people that are just interested in making a difference, and that's what our dispatchers do every day. They're amazing. It's a tough job. They have to work all sorts of different hours. There's a lot of stress. They do a fabulous job, and we're looking for the very best to fill our ranks.
And so when you say you're looking for the very best, and you're saying that you're also struggling in some cases to find those quality candidates, what makes for a quality candidate so that those that may be watching or listening and be interested in some of these jobs may be able to evaluate if they are someone that the West Bloomfield Police Department might be looking for?
Well, when you're a dispatcher, you're really a first responder. You're the first one that's having contact with the public over the phone, and you're giving some very crucial information to the person that you're talking to. You're gathering information while also providing them with what they need to do for their safety, or maybe they're giving CPR instructions. And you have to be very calm. You have to multitask. You're typing into the computer, giving information to the fire department or to responding police officers while you're verbally talking to the person over the phone. So there's a lot of different things going on. Not everyone can handle doing all these tasks at the same time. And you have to remain calm. That's the big thing. Remain calm. be able to think on your feet. And that's what these amazing dispatchers do day after day here in West Bloomfield.
Talk about one situation that requires a lot of quick and calm action. We had a water main break locally here just fairly recently on November 1st is when the incident occurred, a 48-inch water main break at 14 Mile and Drake Road. What is the status currently with that? Has that issue been resolved? Because we haven't really heard any updates, and no news is usually some good news in those kinds of situations.
So I'm on a call almost every day about the water main break. It's a slow process. They've run into a little bit of, some problems here and there that slow the process down, unexpected problems. So we expect that roadway to be closed through this week, and then they have to do some water testing. So with the weather it's gone down into the 30s and sometimes a little bit below, it's been a difficult task for them, but you can expect to see 14 Mile west of Drake closed through this week. And then hopefully I'll be able to give an update coming this Friday.
We're joined by Curt Lawson, Deputy Police Chief in the West Bloomfield Police Department, joining us today on the MegaCast. Going back to the job openings, Curt, if people are interested in those openings, they want to learn more information, they want to submit an application, how do they go about doing that?
Well, we want them to go to westbloomfieldtownship.org, take a look at our website. You can go right to Human Resources and pull up the application, what they need as far as qualifications. All of that is listed there. Or they can call our Human Resource Department at West Bloomfield Township Hall.
And so you mentioned that there are some incentives that are attached to some of these job openings, trying to attract some of those, as you said, best of the best candidates to join the rank and file over at the West Bloomfield Police Department. What are some of those incentives that are available so that people that may be looking for those kinds of things along with these job openings may be aware?
Well, what makes it really attractive, if you've got 4, maybe 5 years experience in another law enforcement agency, you can transfer over to our department and you'll be at a level 4, a level 3, depending on how many years of service you have. So you're going to start off at a higher pay. In West Bloomfield, we've been very fortunate. We give the very best benefits, have a pension program here. So we have a very attractive package here at the police department and the fire department. And I think that has caused many people to take a look at us. And we're going through the process of contract negotiations right now with the township. We're expecting to see additional benefits as we move forward because we need to keep attracting the very best here.
Curt, just another few minutes with you today before we'll say goodbye. We're joined by Curt Lawson, Deputy Police Chief with the West Bloomfield Police Department. Anything else that people should know at this time about these job openings or any other important information from the police department here in West Bloomfield?
Well, there's a couple things I want to touch on. We have seen the crime is a little bit up here in West Bloomfield. Certainly nationally, we've seen crime increase by up to 30%. But here in West Bloomfield, we've seen a significant uptick in cases of fleeing and eluding, or individuals are just not stopping. We're trying to make a traffic stop, whether that's for speeding or equipment violation. And some, usually younger people, are just not stopping. And I want to remind them that if you fail to stop for a police officer that has their lights and siren on, you're potentially looking at a felony charge down the road, which is going to affect the rest of your life. So I would just throw it out there to our young people that, they watch movies and they think it's really cool, and they're being maybe followed by the police officer that's trying to stop them, and they have it on social media. You are going to affect the rest of your life by doing that, and I wouldn't recommend it. We're also seeing more thefts of vehicles within the township. It's really something I have never seen in the 26 years that I've been here, the number of cars that have been stolen. We're seeing individuals coming to the township looking for Challengers, Chargers, these vehicles that are, kind of like you see in the movies, that are kind of super fast vehicles that people are leaving in their driveways, and they're being stolen. So we encourage people to park their cars in the garage. If you have either a Challenger or a Charger, certainly put a camera on it from your house, get some lighting on it, protect your asset. And then another thing that we're seeing quite a bit of in the last probably 8 months, speeding's been a problem, especially along the Orchard Lake corridor. So we're just encouraging everyone just to slow down, take your time, we are definitely aware of the speeding problem, and we're going to take the necessary steps to slow everyone down and so everyone can arrive at their destination safely.
Well, Curt, we appreciate it. Thanks for joining us.
Anytime. Take care.